The family of a man killed in Bastrop County earlier this year gathered today to demand justice and announced they have filed a civil lawsuit against the mother of the accused shooter. A 13-year-old boy is accused of shooting and killing Steven Allan Smith in September. Months later, his family is still mourning and desperate for more answers. Smith's aunt says although the family is still in the throes of grief, their work is just beginning.
We continue to deal with the loss of life, that missing piece that you can't replace. And so for many of us, we are still struggling with that grief. But at the same time, we know that our voices must be raised to ensure that there is justice for Steven.
In October, the Austin NAACP joined growing calls for thorough investigation into Smith's murder. When KXAN spoke to the Bastrop County District Attorney then, he couldn't go into specifics about the case since the investigation was still active.
There are more and more of these lawsuits that are starting to surface when a minor or frankly anyone has access to someone else's gun. And you do have an obligation to secure your guns so that they are not used to hurt someone else. And if you are irresponsible or reckless with where you store and keep a gun and let other people have access to it, and being held responsible for any of the damages that happen from that. And that's essentially what this is probably going to be about. And it'll be interesting to see how it turns out. And again, it's going to really turn on the specific facts of how was that gun stored, how did this kid have access to it or knowledge about it. If this kid, this 13-year-old, had acquired the gun somewhere else, he bought it on the street or basically got it anywhere else besides his parent, I think that's really going to change the outcome of the case, because then it's just being liable for any damage that your kid does. Even though it's a criminal act, it's an intentional thing, I think that would change the outcome. It's different if it's a gun that the child acquired at home that was owned and possessed by the mother, then certainly that she has a responsibility to keep that safe and keep him from doing that. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And while you're down there, please like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching.